What is up, Pokemon fans? Or people, what's up? It's Blaiktrout here, and we are here for your WPF VGC Season 1 Week 3 analysis. I'm kidding, it's not like that. It's basically just talking about another game. We had our Week 3 opponents, Hyder Ali, and whatever his team's name is, I forgot. And we're going to basically show the good old-fashioned team build that I made for it, and the games that are involved. Now, I didn't want to talk about it because I'm kind of salty, but I'm not that salty. So let's talk about the team build. So I used these 6 right here, what I gave Porygon was pretty much just a simple max defense. I was very scared of Durant because, so far I've had 3 straight matchups where a single Pokemon can just run through my team. Specifically Steel-type Pokemon. Durant this week, week 1 was Duraludon and Lucario. A lot of things that I really couldn't beat defensively or take a hit for. And freaking Porygon Z. But either way, it's okay. But with Porygon 2, it's basically made for defense. I gave it 3 attacks and ally switch because I just wanted to hit something. I was very worried about Chandelure for some reason, so I did Shadow Ball. I did Tri-Attack just to have Stab and Ice Beam for Venusaur and other stuff like Braviary. Because I was afraid of like a Volt Absorb or Water Absorb Lantern. If he went for like some type of anti-rain style, he had Gmax Water, what was it? Gmax Blastoise? Okay, I don't know why I'm blanking on that. He had Gmax Blastoise, he also had Venusaur, he had a Sun Core as well, which I knew, Sun's not a big deal. That's why I brought Gigalith for the Sun Buster, or basically the Weather Disruptor. I gave it a choice band because I really didn't know what to bring. It's like, it felt like it was meaningless to bring it anyways, because all it does is just set up sand. So I gave it Rock Slide, Body Press, Iron Head, Explosion. Explosion's a really fun combo in conjunction because I'm using Frostlass for the first time. And I gave it Ally Switch, Thunder Wave, Ice Shard, and Shadow Ball, and gave it near max HP, a little bit of special defense, or special attack, and max speed. Give it Ice Shard so I can activate Goodra. And I gave it 204 defense, but I feel like it just means nothing going up against D-Max, Life Orb, G, or D-Max Durant. It really didn't matter, but at D-Max form, we can definitely take really good physical hits. Gave it Flamethrower, Draco Meteor, Sludge Bomb, and Hydro Pump. The Water just to shut down the fire types. Sludge Bomb to hit Grimmsnarl. I was scared of Grimmsnarl. Draco Meteor just because it hits hard, and Flamethrower for Durant. Gigalith, no, I already talked about that. Rillaboom was pretty much just used to pressure him out of like using water types. Plus, it's nice to have a grass type that can just hit stuff. Give me a Grassy Glide, Fake Out, Knock Off, and Brick Break in case screens were used. I was very phobic about the screens. Just because like I have a Grimmsnarl and I know what it can do, and I'm very scared of prankster Pokemon. My Lodic was pretty much just a defensive set with just competitive, the best ability in the game. Leftovers is actually pretty cool because it's just a little bit of HP. The thing is, I could probably talk about how I messed this game up over and over again. But giving it Recover, Scald, Ice Beam, and Haze just to shut down any form of like stat boosting, it's just been too good lately. And really the plan was like I was thinking of doing Comfey, but because just in case Grimmsnarl came in. I felt like Frostlass didn't really mean anything, but the whole explosion combo just seems too good to pass up. And I thought, screw it, let's just try it. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire team in a nutshell. So let's get on to our first. Okay, if I remember correctly, this is game 1. And when I looked at his team, I felt a little bit less relieved because he had Braviary, and I'm thinking, oh god, he's got Tailwind, or he could do a whole lot of stuff with that. He's got Grimmsnarl, and he also has Blastoise just in case, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. But no Lantern, so we have a chance to kind of run house. I don't like Venusaur because it's a very thick boy, and Ninetales has been irrelevant, realistically. If he had Torkoal, I'd be more worried. But, I feel like I made a lot of mistakes here, so let's just start the battle off in simple. Okay, so I started out with Frostlass and Goodra, just so I can activate what I need to activate, but he kind of saw through it. I feel like in this game I just felt way too typical and thought, oh, let's just hit him with fire, or hit him with whatever. He switched out straight in, hit myself with the Ice Shard. I only take not anything, and I go and try to hit him with, or he hits me with Heat Wave. I know it missed, but then he sashed. I'm like, oh, well, that's okay. I go for Max Flare, and I'm thinking Didn't eat that at all. But I was thinking that he must have been like a Salt Vest Grimmsnarl, but that's just for later. I thought, okay, cool. We now just got rid of a Mon. Now things are working out. My major problem was I just kept attacking. But my mistake here was even like attacking that Foxy at all. There was no reason for me to do what I did. Because realistically, I could have just not done water, because then at that point, Flamethrower doesn't do anything, and Durant can just go and G-Max here, and it can survive. That was a mistake from the very beginning, and that's what I think really cost me this game, was just going for water, and being, like, afraid of Ninetales when I knew I have zero reason to be afraid, because we could just go Gigalith and survive anything. And Explosion's pretty nice, and I just pretty much screwed myself out of winning. At that point, he kind of just got me there, and hey, Goodra got 2 kills, so it has 14 kills and 2 deaths right now. You know, I really bombed in game 1. I think if I just went and attacked Sora. So I go into Porygon 2 and Gigalith trying to think of something to kind of turn this around, but it's kind of too late. He sort of got me here. Even if he goes for like G-Max anything, he just, wow, he killed me off that fast. Jesus. Yeah, Gigalith had no chance against D-Max. And look, going for Sleep Powder, I'm like, yeah, he won this one. Really, this game was kind of just a disappointing part in me because I could have played this better. And look, he didn't miss a single attack. I hope that doesn't become a trend here. So, you know, this game, we really could have had that better. Really could have not killed Ninetales. We could have just went and said, you know what, screw it. Let's attack Venusaur more than anything. Because at that point, we just attack it and then let nature take its course. I really had nothing to fear with fire types, so I don't know why I even thought Ninetales was a threat. But it's okay. You know, that's just how it is. That's probably the one game where I think, yeah, we screwed up here. Okay, so let's get to game 2. Dog. Yo, this game, dog. You know what? I really want to just tell you that, Jesus Christ, this game, this may be the funniest game I've ever had so far. And I'm going to tell you how it goes play by play. Well, not play by play. I don't want to do it to that. Fixed a little technical difficulty there. That happens. So it's chill. That was like the second time I did that when I thought that I got the music off, but I completely forgot to turn it off. Well, it's fine. It doesn't really matter in the nutshell of things. It's not going to be like week 1 when I did that. So we went out with the lead. You went Ninetales and Venusaur again. I went Gigalith and Frostlass, because why not? He does what he needs to do. I really wanted to go for something really crazy, so I went for Ally Switch. He went for the Overheat and ate it up. I went for frickin' Explosion like a G! Massive tech! And again, I thought that was funny, but he just went for Protect like he always does. And I feel like he was really protected the Venusaur, even though it wasn't really going to do much. Thought, oh, okay, we have full opportunity to kick him out. He D-maxes, goes into whatever. I D-max, you know, do my thing. He goes for Max Guard. I go for Thunder Wave and it misses. I pretty much doubled, which I think was a mistake. And it got even crazier. Because now I'm thinking he Max Guards and I pretty much just have to Thunder Wave him. But he just switches out. Like big balls. He just comes in there. Yo, I only got big balls for that switch in. And when I went for Sleep Powder, no, he went for Sleep Powder. I'm like, come on, man. So I went for the Max Flare and look, it did 0. So, yeah, that was before I got hit with the Dynamax 2 plus boosting, which is fine. Goes for Protect. I was assuming this thing was like Assault Vest. It had to be. So I went for Max Ooze. Still wasn't enough to kill him off. It's okay. It's lit. We're going to survive this. Went for the Spirit Break. It doesn't do jack. I get the +2 boost. I'm like, okay, this is fine. This is fine. We have a chance to bring this back and force a game 3. I Ally Switch. He goes for the Sleep Powder because I knew he was going to miss. My mistake was basically killing this thing off first. But I'm thinking, you know what? It's fine. He goes into Durant now. And here's the crazy thing he does before he freaking dies. I go into Frostlass. He goes into Protect. As I expect. Goes for the Spirit Break. I try killing this thing off with a Tri Attack. And he doesn't die. And I just assumed that he's not Assault Vest at all. Because he does this. He does this. Oh, look at that. He doesn't miss Iron Head. Ain't that something? Swaggers! I'm like, wait, what? Oh, no! Okay, so this is scary, right? So what I should have done is double attack him. Because I think in the end of the day, he predicted my Ally Switch. And bam, big miss. Or big hit. And it doesn't miss. And I'm like, come on. And he still hits me. He doesn't miss. The Hacks Gods said, you know what? You suck. Just Hacks God said no to me right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love Durant with all my heart. It's my favorite bug type. But yo, I got crapped on. Durant is God now. Goodra ain't king no more. I think Goodra got how many kills? I think 1 kill. So it's gotten it has 15 kills and 3 deaths. So hopefully it stays in the top. It's okay. Getting that L is okay. This is our first loss. Am I salty? Yes, I'm salty. Because, dear God, he did not miss. He had confusion. Hustle. No miss. You got to understand that Durant is almightily focused. Durant is God. Durant decides if you want to live. All hits, no miss. He don't miss. He don't miss. But otherwise, you know, I felt terrible about the loss. It's okay. Ali played big balled wise in game 2. So game 1 he definitely outplayed me there. Game 2 here, he just the Hax gods were on his side in that one. And that's okay. I think we got Andre next week. And again, you know, I think I can make a pretty good plan, maybe. But, you know, I'm still having fun here. I'm really psyched for next week. I'm like, yo, losing this was fine, because now that just means all the pressure's off. To, like, be perfect and whatever. It's now out the window. Now we gonna get super good. Or we're tilting. Whatever happens. So, thanks for watching. There's gonna definitely be another one next week. When I think about it with my tiny brain, I'm still going to make some VGC stuff, another VGC video with another team, but I'm going to have to practice for a little while before I even post out anything, you know, appropriate. And I'll also be making that PIVA video for semifinals when that's dealt with. So, once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Stay safe out there, everybody.